let's talk about the star of the OTAs here, because he is getting a ton of love here by a lot of Giants content creators, a lot of Giants journalists here. And that's the number 6 overall pick in this year's draft, Malik Nabers. And listen, guys, I get the love. I get it. Like, he's made some amazing plays. We just talked about the OTA from today earlier. 3 touchdowns on the day. I mean, anytime you do 3 touchdowns at a practice, you're doing something right. But the Giants are just blowing him up on social media and showing video. I'm seeing on YouTube content creator after content creator just gushing over Malik Nabers. And I get it. Like, the talent's there, guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't read this as me not liking him or Rob not liking him or both of us not. We like Malik Nabers as well. Like, we think he's going to be a star receiver potentially in this league. And here's the quote then from Art Stapleton today. We have a lot of respect for a longtime Giants columnist, podcaster. Says, "I have not seen a receiver have a practice like he did today since Odell. Wish I can give you more than words in the videos the team opts to put out," which I think we misworded. I think he meant like the video if the team opts to put it out. He said, "Jumps off the page, so to speak. If this were training camp, my word." Yeah, Art Stapleton is not a guy who hyperbolizes very often. Like, he's not the shock value kind of guy. He's not the Giants butt kisser.
No, not in the least.
So,
but I mean, once again, like, what you're saying is absolutely true. Like, I mean, Art's not the guy that's going to fluff you up.
No.
It's also, once again, it's OTAs.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? I'm once bitten, twice shy, and this is a boy who cried wolf scenario here. And it almost scares me they're hyping him. Because who was hyped last year? Darren Waller. He's a freaking unicorn. He's amazing. He's the best thing ever. Wasn't horrible
exactly.
in the regular season when he was healthy, but it didn't exactly light it up last year.
Yeah, I mean,
last year Trey Hawkins was the steal of the draft. He was an amazing player. He's going to be starting at corner. Who can't believe he made it to the 6th round. He looks amazing. 31 of the teams are going to be so upset they didn't get a chance to get him. He got benched rather quickly. Did not look that good in the season. I just, this is the hype stuff that just happens, I mean, you can go the opposite direction. 2022. Let's go back in the Wayback Machine to 2022. Daniel Jones had the worst OTAs he's ever had. By far. Like, they made it look like he was a steaming pile of poo in that training camp and that OTA. And then later on, it comes out that Wink and Dave were like effing with him, basically. And they were telling Wink to play to purposely, get at Jones and see what he's got mentally. So, you got to take a lot of this with the grain of salt. You really do.
But you also got to wonder too. Like, we talked about how they like to fluff us. Did they say that after DJ came out and looked decent enough where they're like, he's going to be a definite starter from the next year? That we're going to say, like, yeah, we messed with him in OTAs. It wasn't that the offensive line and him were just not playing well.
It's just,
I mean, you also got to think about that too. But OTAs are definitely fluffs.
Yeah, and like I said, I get worried now whenever I see a team brag about, this team brag about one of the players now, because that hasn't really come to fruition very often. But I think Malik Nabers is an amazing talent. Again, if you watch the videos that they are putting out there, again, they're pushing it a little too hard. It's like, you're trying too hard. I get it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like that guy that sends chocolates and roses after one date. Like, I get it. You're trying too hard here. Like, you're going to scare her off. Like, that's what I feel like the Giants are doing with Giant fans right now. It's like, we get it. He's good. We get it. He looks good. We get it. He's making amazing plays in practice. But until you do it in the regular season, it don't matter. It don't matter. Like, it just doesn't. And I'm not going to keep buying into hype that the Giants keep trying to pump out there. I'm not. So I think Nabers is going to be a really good player. I'm not going to be shocked in any way, shape, or form if he's a 1,000-yard receiver his rookie year even. I'm not. But the more the Giants try to force feed me this, the more
I feel like it's going to be like 600 yards.
Yeah, like, why are you doing this? Like, that hasn't worked out well for you in the past. We've caught you in too many lies. We have trust issues now. Like, that's what I feel like is going on here. Hopefully I'm just, like I said, just at this point overly cautious because I feel like they've lied to us so much in these OTAs in the past.
Yeah, just to be clear, you can buy me flowers on the first date and it'll work.
Just to be clear, I would never be buying you flowers. Just
you never know.
But
never say never.
I say never. I say never. Don't you worry. But like I said, it's just I get the hype. He's a 6th overall pick. The roster isn't exactly that solid, so you want to pump up someone who's brand new that's got this kind of hype. But they're trying too hard. That scares me.
Yeah.
So, let it be if you're on the Giants social media and you happen to be watching. Because I'll tell you, if I was on the Giants social media, I'd be watching content creators, see what they're saying and stuff like that. I really would. So, if you're watching, guys and gals, stop. Let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom.
Let it be.
Like, seriously, if he's as good as we think he is, he will become a star and basically replace Saquon as the face of the franchise in no time flat. Look
Pretty
how quickly it happened for OBJ. Like there was hype about him coming out because he was a first-round pick, but there wasn't hype like this. Then he was hurt. Then he comes out, balls out his rookie year as what I still think is like the best rookie season. I know Puka Nacua had this amazing rookie season this year. But for him to come back from injury after missing so much and just light up the NFL the way he did that rookie year, I still think OBJ's rookie year was the best wide receiver rookie year I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fair argument.
Yeah, and like I said, it's an argument. I'm not suggesting either opinion is wrong. It's an argument. I'm just looking, like I said, coming back from injury, missing so much time, and then just stepping on the field and being that guy. Like that's very impressive. It really is. And I have my issues with OBJ as far as his personality, head case issues, and all. But I'm going to give credit where credit's due in there. If he steps up and does that, or even a lesser degree of that, just be a guy who consistently is going to get 60, 70 yards a game, he's going to get hyped. Because he's going to make some special plays because he has that physical ability. He's going to get a play where he makes a crazy catch where he's just, bending about to fall over at that point there because the ball's thrown a little off because DJ made a mistake or something. Or he's going to get, this play where he sets up for a yak and gets like 30 yak yards at that point. That's the kind of stuff that's going to make him a star. The Giants social media team trying to just get us all impressed before he's ever stepped on an NFL field, that's not going to, guys.
No.
So let him be who he is because we think he's going to be special. And stop scaring us because you keep lying to us every year.
Yeah.
Just saying, stop lying. Evan, you look great too, You're freaking us out here, Giants.
Freak me out, man.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.